game you guys played before, but also just going into the break on time.
Every 2 points is critical, so but certainly with the way we performed the other night, we just wanted to get back and to executing and playing to the standard that we have. I don't think it was the greatest game by us by any means, but I think we defended clearly much better and just had more patience to our game and earned our offense, and obviously got big goals at good times.
Your goal. Spin around and shoot there.
Well, I saw just they were a little bit outside the dots, so and also knowing you got 4-on-4, there's obviously one less guy. So just tried to get to a spot where I had some open space and was able to get to the inside, and that's all I had. I had some room to attack the net, so happy to see it go in.
Well, he has a big 3-point night. You guys are back reunited on the line. What does it say about your chemistry from before and after that you guys are just able to kind of pick up where you left off?
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of comfort playing together and been together for a long time. Me and Mitchie as well, and vice versa. Obviously. A few of us been together for a while, and you develop that chemistry and understanding of each other. Even just the type of bonds you create on and off the ice, that just good understanding of each other as people, that allows you to pick up kind of where you left off, or have a good feel for each other's game and be able to just get right to it. So good to get back together and make some things happen.
Your goal is just does instincts just take over at a certain point for you?
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, I think so. I just tried to attack with some speed and get a feel of how they were defending, and like I said, I thought they were a little bit more on the outside and was able to spin and get to the middle and had some good time and space, and then you just kind of let the instincts take from there and take the ice there, and thought the goalie was screened and just wanted to make sure I get it up, so happy to see it going.
You've seen Auston play for a while. What do you think has been leading to the success that he's been having, especially over these last 7 games?
I just think he's being himself, and he's just in one of those zones that we've seen him have over the years, and very similar to what we saw a couple of years ago. So, when he gets on these hot streaks and he's got these multi-goal games and he's put these streaks together, it's so impressive, just because teams are fully game planning against him and trying to limit his opportunities, and how he creates space and finds the opportunities. His ability to manipulate opponents, and obviously, then you talk about the shot, right? It's special and unique. So, obviously, such a catalyst for us, and one of the best players in the world.
What do you make of Jones' performance tonight?
Just steady, just calm and composed. You clearly can see that he's been in the league for a long time, had success, and doesn't try to do too much. And we did a better job than we the other night to let him settle in and play his game.
How important was that result, not just going on the break, but as well?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we wanted to bounce back, effort from the other night, and fish on a high note before the break, and kind of go into it everybody feeling good. So I thought it was just a really solid game all around, and scoring in a lot of different ways: penalty kill, power play, 4-on-4, even strength. So obviously a lot of positive things tonight. So good to carry that over and into the break.
What do you think's led to your individual success over these last 7 games here? Is it your shot? Is it just when do you feel like you're playing at your best here?
I just think just trying to attack and shoot the puck and utilize my shot, try to get into open space, and just staying focused out there, present, taking it one shift at a time, and not getting too carried away with results, just trying to go out there and focus on the process.
That first goal with Mitch, he's kind of skating around, you're kind of skating away from the net, waiting for that. Is that just kind of a set thing when you see traffic in front? Or
yeah, I just think when we just movement off of the puck, and I'm just trying to get open for him, because I know he can thread needles and make amazing plays. So that's really all it was just trying to find space, and he made a great pass to me, and I just try to get it off as quick as possible.
Is that also just kind of picking up where you left off with the chemistry, when you're able to kind of play together, and it's like instinct, I guess, at that point?
Yeah, for sure. Myself and him, myself and Willie, we play together a lot, over the years. So I think we're all comfortable with each other, and nothing really changes. Obviously, you got to go put the effort before everything else, and just try to work off the puck for each other, move our feet, and be responsible in both ends. So we do a better job in the defensive zone, have the puck more on offense, and just try to let the skill and effort take over.
Well, that was your first shorthanded point. I know you were playing more PK situation this year. How important is that for you, especially in this situation, to kind of put the game away like that?
Yeah, I mean, I've really enjoyed, that role and trying to, just get better in those situations and try to earn more trust from the coaching staff going out there. And I mean, I think there's been some really good moments over the last couple of weeks, and obviously a lot of things you can kind of clean up. But just trying to, take it day by day, game by game, try to get better and just work on the mistakes. And I think just sometimes a bit of a hesitancy when I'm out there at times, but just getting more and more comfortable as each game goes by and the more repetitions I get.
Martin Jones seems like calm to a fault. Like, I just wondering the early saves he had tonight, what that did for the overall feel for the group.
Yeah, for sure. He's a veteran guy, and no stranger to situations like these. So I think the games he's played, and he's played really well, and he's just got a really calm presence about him in general. So obviously he settled in right away, made some big saves for us, and I think it just allowed us to take a deep breath. I think we had a good start and a good process throughout the game, but they're a good team over there. They got some skilled forwards and in defense that can obviously make plays, and they're going to have their chances too. So, I thought he was really solid for us tonight.
How important was that result for you guys, not only just heading into the break, but also just giving off the game he came off?
Yeah, I think it was good for us to come back and respond like that after the last game. Obviously, it was big.
Your goal, that's important situation on the penalty kill. You've been playing a little bit more of that this year. What did you see when you kind of took the puck away and went the other way?
I just knew that we had a 2-on-1 going the other way, and just wanted to score. Kind of felt bad. Wanted to give it to Broads, but I just felt like I wanted to put it in myself.
Was there any part of you thinking pass?
Oh, I was thinking pass the entire way, but then just saw the opening and I just shoot it.
Yeah. Have you been enjoying the penalty kill more like this year, like getting a lot more opportunity there?
It's a huge point in the game to be out there and to not let them score goals. So I think it's been lots of fun to be out there and shut the other team down.
What did you make of Martin Jones' performance tonight?
Yeah, he was incredible. Made huge saves and let us get the lead there. So it was good. He played really good.
I think just a little line tweaking, what that opened up for you guys tonight.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Maddie and Austin connected. Mitchie and Austin connected real quickly there in the first period. So that worked. And then John scored there in the 4-on-4. So I think we were clicking both lines.
Sheldon, how important was that result going into the break and coming off the last one?
Yeah, it's good. You want to go into the break feeling good, especially with how things went the other night. So I was happy with how the guys responded.
It seemed like early on, turnovers you guys created at their blue line. Was that a pretty good indication of what kind of level your team would be at?
Yeah. Just the way we worked, and we wanted to kind of stay on the hunt and make it harder for them to get out of their zone. They as you saw a little bit late in the game, they do a tremendous job of generating speed and coming at you, lots of skill. So we wanted to try to push them back a little bit that way. I thought the way that Mitch really took charge to create a turnover, apply the pressure versus retreating, really created the first goal for us and kind of got us going in the game.
What do you make of Austin's streak right now? What are you seeing when he's getting these results that's allowing him to be on this heater that he's in?
I think it's confidence, right? It's like any other player. When you get confidence, all of a sudden it feels like you can score every shift. And when you're a guy with his ability, when he gets confident and he gets feeling, well, now he feels like he can score every time he touches the puck. So it's fun to watch, of course. Love the way he scored. He's been scoring different ways too, right? I mean, today it's two one-timers, and guys getting the puck in really good spots. So sometimes it's others finding him, sometimes it's him going to get pucks and making it happen on his own. So it's fun. It's fun to see, but I think today it's probably as complete a game as we've had. 4 lines, penalty kills perfect, power plays, scores us a big goal when we needed it to kind of pull away a little bit in the game. score goal 4-on-4, score goal 5-on-5, so all 4 situations. So I really liked how it was a really good team win, and of course Jones in net was great too.
William and Austin, you've been using them on the PK a little bit more this season. How important was that for them to get that goal in that situation to kind of put the game away?
Well, I mean, you're killing the penalty, so I don't, you're not really thinking about the goal as the most important thing, but that is part of what they bring. They throw the PK off kilter a little bit when they're out there. I thought both those guys, Austin made a couple of really good plays before the goal even happened, where he just disrupted with the good stick and anticipation, and then world class finish poised by Willie. So yeah, it's a big goal. Obviously, we took some penalties there in the third that can flip the game, but not only did we get the job done in the kill, but to extend the lead even more is a nice way to put a bow on the whole event here, if you will.
What was most encouraging just in terms of making life more difficult for the opposition to get to your net?
Yeah, I thought not perfect in that regard. Obviously, give up a goal on a breakaway, and we gave them a second crack at it as well. I thought in the first period had some different times we had some trouble breaking out, which caused a little more time in our end than we'd like to see, but I thought we cleaned that up, and certainly in the back half of the second and definitely in the third. But I thought we did a better job of managing the rush here today, and if they had speed, which they did at times, we pushed it to the outside pretty good.